Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to another episode of The Witness. Now, before we continue, I got a comment from a user called Kevin, and he said check out the mountain even if you haven't finished all the lasers because there's some things to see over there. So, I'm gonna go check it out and see what we can see. So I'll meet you over there, guys. Okay, so it seems like we are getting to the top of the mountain. Let's. Ooh, that looks pretty cool though, doesn't it? Let's see how high this thing goes. That is pretty cool. So wait, is he carrying a laser? Ooh. Oh. Well, that starts that puzzle. But we are not going to do that yet. But this is pretty cool up here. What else can we see? Okay, someone's angry. I wonder why she's angry. I wonder what he did. A laptop. I love it. I love it. Some construction. Oh, we got a guy here. Is that a I feel like that's a reference for Ace Attorney, but that's just my anime brain going away. That's pretty cool. You can see all the puzzles. I wonder what she can see. Okay. Cool. I like it. Like it. And that is one magnificent view. Oh, might as well look at this while we start making our way back downstairs. What's down here? Okay, let's get this.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India, pointed down toward you as you go past it, and Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. and you don't even see him. At that wake-up scene, the Mid-East, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element, that point out on the end, and that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Wow, that was deep. Thank you, Russell. And that was long. So I'm actually going to put a warning at the beginning of that if people want to skip ahead. But I do suggest going back and listening to it. It is quite a deep message. Quite nice. Right, so let's get on with this puzzle. So I have been thinking about this one quite a lot. And also, this glass is yellow. So I got a feeling that's going to come into play somewhere. I got a feeling that's going to be to do with colors and changing the color spectrum, should we say. So with this one here, we've got to connect all of these together, because I'm pretty sure it won't be like that for the last one. That would just be impossible. So it's going to have to go to a point where we're connecting every single one of them together somehow. So what I kind of want to do, I kind of want to work backwards. So if we connect these, and we got to remember, we got to separate these into pairs at the same time. So if we work backwards here, let's use this to work backwards. Let's say we're coming down here. We could go like that. And then like that. How many would that be? That would be one. That would be two and a bit. See, that would be three. We still need another two. That's a one. And a two, maybe. So something like this would have 5 of these angles in it, I believe. Let me just calculate that. Yeah. So then, and that also separates one of them, but we also have to separate this one, and that won't work. That won't work because there's just too many in there. No, okay, because we got that one there. Okay, so we need to find a way to maybe reduce this top bit a bit more, so we can put more down here. So first, I want to separate these. How are we going to separate these? That just wouldn't work, because we wouldn't be able to make the shape there. We separate it like that. That does, that kind of makes this shape. That's too many. No. Yeah, no, that's too many. So if we go, if we try and connect these two together here. Okay, so wait a second. We got this shape here. Let's see if we can make some more. We can make one more here. So that's 2 of them. So as long as I connect it to 2 up here, that should be fine. If I do that, that's 4 of them. And then we will need something like that. Ah, look at that. Lovely, 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 jubbly. All right, so this thing, what are you going to be used for? I don't think they've put that in there for no reason. Maybe something moves out here. Oh, hang on a minute. Ah, look at that. Look at that. They are sneaky, ain't they? Okay, we're going to tackle that after we do this one. let's keep on track. Right. So bamboos. Lovely. I love a bit of bamboo. Alright. Go down here. Oh, sound in a soundproof room. No speaker though. Interesting. I can't hear anything. Wait, what? Hang on a minute. So the speaker's broken. Is there any other speaker around here? So it's got 4 notes, we know that. Is this giving us a hint? So this looks like a small speaker, this looks like a big speaker. So that's mostly a small note and a big note. I can't really tell. Like, if I click on it, it doesn't make a noise. Interesting. Can I hear any noise out here? Okay, there's a stairway. And that comes from the speakers. Well, not the speaker, the puzzle to deal with the speaker. There's no other speaker I can see so far around here. That is interesting. It's not my footsteps, is it? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I can't do anything with this. I don't think I can do anything with this. No. That is interesting. Let's go to the other one. Right, let's go to the other one for now. Yeah, I just got disturbed, so I'll give him my room. So, sorry about that. Anyways, let's continue. Alright, so we've got white, red, and black. That seems pretty straightforward. It's something like that. But we've got to get rid of this one here. We've got to do something like this. Let me just double check. Yes, that is the case. Ah, I see what I'm doing wrong. I see it. They're pairs. Okay, that makes it harder and easier at the same time. Okay, so I've got to remember the pairs. So here's one color, here's black, and here's white. So red, black, and white. So we can put a red and black and white together, maybe. And then This would be red. This would be white, black, and red. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so this is like the monastery, right? So this is going to be finding a path on a puzzle. Okay. Oh, there's another thingy here.
Oh, my God. How does it happen in this poor old world? That thou art so great, and yet nobody finds thee. That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee. That thou art so near, and nobody feels thee. That thou givest thyself to everybody, and nobody knows thy name. Men flee from thee, and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs and say they cannot see thee. They stop their ears and say they cannot hear thee. Hans Dank, circa 1520.
Okay, that was a nice short one, not like the other one. Okay, so I think I found the way to do it. There's something like this, I believe. Yep, maybe that way. Hopefully. Lovely. Look at that. Done. Done. Right, where are we going? Oh. Was literally that it? Was that literally it? I think that's the easiest building I've tried so far. Okay, let's try and figure out this speaker once again. All right. So I don't know. Is it because okay, so these are sound puzzles, right? There's two puzzles. Soundproofing room. Nothing out here. Now I know they like to be very, very sneaky. If there's no sound and we're on a sound puzzle, do we have to put no sound? It's not as easy as just doing this, is it? Oops. No. And this one here. Oh, I'm confused. I'm so confused. But that is still a sound, isn't it? That's a medium sound. And these hexagons are low tones, high pitch, and medium pitch. What if, wait a second, what if we cancel them out? So this can be anything really, can't it? Because this has got the specific ones. So say we do high pitch, low pitch, medium pitch. No, let's do that again. High pitch, low pitch, medium pitch. And we do low, no, it's high pitch, no, low pitch, no, high pitch, low pitch, medium pitch. Did I do that wrong? Maybe it's the other way around. Low pitch, high pitch, medium pitch. And it's going to be... there we go. Yeah, you have to equal it out because the soundproofing room dampens sound or nullifies sound, so it makes no sound, basically. That's crazy stuff right there. Okay. Right. These shouldn't be too difficult. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to change the lights. Look at that. Different color lights over there. Cool. So that can go like that. So that makes green. Let's solve the green one. Wait, let's see if... So the green is on the left-hand side, so maybe it solves the left-hand side puzzle. Let's hope so. Nutty. So I don't think it solves that one. Let's try this one. Okay, so this needs to be in pairs. That's not fun at all, is it? What? Oh, I see what was wrong. I see what was wrong. That can actually go like that. Then that can go like that. Nani? Okay, let's solve this one again. Let's get a different color out here. That's literally just like that, right? That's the same thing. Okay, what about if we do this? Something like this. No, that won't work. Something like this. Okay, that brings it back to blue. Oh, that brings it to red. That's really bright, isn't it? Okay, let's try and solve this puzzle now. No. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay. You know what I didn't check? I didn't check what these colors are when they're blue. Why does that not work? All right. Let's try something like this. No, that won't work. That won't work. So I'm getting the feeling that I'm gonna need to jot these down and match them up somehow. Because I got a feeling we've got to use multiple colors, which is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. So that brings it to red. But how do I know which one's the right one? Do some of them not change? All right, I'm going to take a picture of my phone. I'm going to do it that way. We're going to first solve this puzzle. So I've got the red. then we're going to do whatever color this gives us, green. And let me look at what that does now. So at the moment, I can see some similarities. So for example, this one always stays white with the red and green. This one always stays black, but this one changes to white. These two change color on both. And these three always stay white. So let's check out red now. Blue, sorry. If I know how to get back to blue. There we go. Let's take a picture of that. Alrighty then. So what have we got here? So the colors that stay the same, and there's colors that change. So maybe we've got to match the colors that stay the same and separate the colors that change, because they always change, right? So okay, I think I got it. I think that's it actually. So these three always stay the same. It's just this one in the top corner there. So them three always stay the same. These three always stay the same. But we can't have that one with that. So we've got to separate that one like that. These three always stay the same, but that white one always changes. Then these three always stay the same, and that white one changes. And them four always stay the same. No. What did I do wrong? I did block off that one, right? Yeah. So we've got them two sorted. Now we need to get rid of this one here. So that is sorted right there. Then this is sorted, but now we have to get back there. So let's go over to this one. Like this. And then, then we need to get this square here. Okay, so if we start here, like so, and then go down. Ah, lovely. Lovely jubbly. All right, so I'm guessing you have to do the same thing with this one. So, I'm gonna quickly take pictures and try and figure this one out. Okay, so I have taken pictures and it seems like, and we've got to pair these up as well at the same time. So these can be paired here. So can these. These can be paired as well. But it doesn't make sense because more than one pair. How would you pair them all? I don't know how you do that. Oh, that's strange. That is really strange. Okay, I think I need to think about this one. I need to think about this one. And I think this episode has gone on long enough. So thank you very much for following me and being patient with me through this tiring episode. This was a brain buster. It was fun, but it's a brain buster. That sound one was particularly difficult. This one I have no idea because it just looks like it can't work. I'm gonna have a quick gander at it. No. No. I need to work it out. I'm gonna work this one out. I'm gonna sit down with a bit of pen and paper and work this one out. So when we get to the next episode, we can solve it. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.